Hello and warm welcome to the power of what if. After this short Facebook Live video, you will know how to what if yourself to success, how to what if yourself to the fulfillment of your desire. And I think for the first time in this season, I'm wearing a skirt and it's still awfully hot here in Switzerland. It's not as hot as yesterday or the past few days, but it's humid as as possible. So, but I'm not complaining. I'm just adjusting. So, the secret with these what if questions, the secret here is that our brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what is just imagined. And that's why these what if questions are so powerful. But let me share what we normally do when we have a desire or a goal that is very dear to our heart or our soul. What usually happens is that um, that I just I just fell off the wagon. So what usually happens is, and we might not even be aware of it, that it happens. You might notice it when you cannot fall asleep because your mind is just rattling off, or you might notice that something is off when you just wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep, noticing that your mind is shooting out what if questions, is thinking about all the stuff that might go wrong. And that's what we actually do. We ask ourselves what if questions. What if something goes wrong? And we do this because, and that's quite funny actually, funny and not funny, we do this because it's the default mode of our mind. It's just as simple as that. So let me share a couple of examples. When you have a desire, when you have a goal that is very dear to your heart, you might ask yourself, what if I try my best and don't succeed again? Because you might have tried before, many, many times. Or what if I never find my purpose and can't make my biggest contribution, what I came here to share with the world? What if all of this is just imagined and my desires or my dreams are not meant to be? What if I'm not meant to be a leading edge star seed who makes a critical contribution to the world? What if I'm not good enough? What if it's too late? What if I mess it up? What if, and that's another one that you might ask yourself, what if you have something to contribute and nobody wants what you have to offer? So these are just a couple of the many thousand possibilities that our brain automatically asks these what if questions. And I'm going to share with you what happens when we do that. Not just the lying awake at night and not being able to fall back asleep. If you ask these kind of what if questions, what happens is that your body sends out stress hormones. And the result of that is that you, and that's quite bitter actually, but I think all of us experience this at one point in our life. The result is that we end up sabotaging ourselves. What happens is you will do something or Don't do something that leads you to not having what you desire. Something that will lead you to the outcome of this everything that can go wrong, what if question that you ask yourself. So, what can you do instead? And that's pretty simple, right? Instead of asking ourselves all those variants of what can go wrong, let's ask ourselves what can go right. Simple, right? Let's ask ourselves what if questions that picture the best case scenarios. Let's ask ourselves what if questions that picture the best outcome you can possibly think of. Because if we do that, what happens is that our brain releases happy hormones and motivation hormones that will let you take action towards your goal, towards your desire. And if you do that, if you ask these wonderful best case scenario, what if questions, you activate the reward center of your brain, and this will keep you motivated on your journey towards your desire. Even, and this is normal that it happens, even if you end up having a challenge, you will stick with this journey. You will not give up until you reached your desire. And of course, I also have a couple of best case scenario, what if questions for you. What if? What if baby steps, teeny tiny baby steps, are all I need to take to get clarity on my purpose and make my biggest contribution on earth? What if I am enough? What if I'm actually enough to create my desired life and make my leading edge contribution? What if I am loved and appreciated by all the universe, no matter what? Absolutely, unconditionally. And what if, and I love that one, what if the world needs exactly what I have to offer? And what if it's easier than I think it is? And what if I'm perfectly on track, even if it doesn't look like, even if it doesn't feel like? What if I'm perfectly on track? And the last one, what if everything unfolds in perfect timing? What if everything unfolds in perfect timing? I gave you, quite some wonderful what if questions, but I want to encourage you and invite you to create your very own, your favorite what if question for the situation you are in right now. And I also invite you to share your favorite what if question that brings you to the fulfillment of your desire, of your goal. Share it with us in the comments. And it's so very simple asking ourselves these what if questions. We do it anyway. So let's ask ourselves the right kind of what if questions, the ones that activate the happy hormones and the ones that do not lead us to sabotage ourselves. So share with us, what's your favorite what if question? And I wish you a beautiful rest of the day wherever you are, and see you again next time, hopefully, when the weather is not as scorchingly hot as it is right now. See you again very soon. Bye bye.